All right, and we are back. It's a new day. We got a little bit of sunlight left. We're gonna go ahead and start getting the rest of this electrical out of here. Get stuff like the little side covers, fender. If you got a front fender, now's a great time to take that off. Just get all this stuff off here. We also got to pull. I got an aftermarket oil cooler there. We got to drain that. Totally forgot to do that yesterday. We got to drain that, pull that off there. We're going to get everything ready to get this motor out of here. Then we can pull the front end, the rear wheel off, and we're basically done. So, yeah, let's get to it. Do the side cover right now because it's the easiest thing to get to. Mine's zip tied on. Yours probably has, yours is probably just push in. They're supposed to be like rubber grommets and little things, but I'm missing that stuff. So mine's just zip tied on in a manner I can't cut the zip ties easily. Go ahead and get our ignition out of here. Not with these sockets, apparently. I said the ignition is our ignition control unit or whatever it's called. I forget. Ignition control module? That sounds right. It's always the tool you don't have with you. Just bring them all out. Like I said, it's always the tool you don't have with you. Oh, also, I totally already said it. I should unhook that oil cooler and get that draining. We'll get this out first and then do that, I suppose. Hopefully not drop it in our oil pan of oil. Oh, hard to put the wire cutters. Now this part may or may not correlate to your bike. This oil cooler is aftermarket. It is not stock. But we do gotta get it out of there. Get it draining and out of there. Might pull my voltage regulator while we're here. With the tool we don't have. I can't wait to be finished building this thing. We can go ride it. Today is beautiful. I would rather be riding, especially a sick chopper. Do this without making too big of a mess. When we put this thing back together, I am totally going to omit this oil cooler. I'm not really a fan of it. Yep, I got oil on the knuckles. I knew that was gonna happen. Lions don't want to stay in there though. That's fucking great. Be sure to oil your screwdrivers real good. Really helps them perform at maximum efficiency. Somebody across the alley from me is listening to some solid country gold. Can't tell if it's Hank Williams Sr. Just faintly hear it. Yeah, right hand. While the rest of that oil is dripping out of there, let's go ahead and here the rest of our wiring. Now, my bike has been rewired, what's known as chopper wiring. It's basically simplified, as simple as you could possibly make it. So you're going to have a whole lot more wires than I do. Let's do your best to unplug them and get them out of there. I don't recommend cutting up your wiring harness. Mine was already hacked when I got it, and nothing was labeled that great. Like, there was labels, but nothing, I don't know, wasn't great. I would recommend keeping your wiring harness intact, just in case you don't get around to actually finishing your chopper and you do want to return it back to a rideable state. You can just put your wiring harness back in the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, this is essentially the extent of my wiring harness. Yours is going to be far more in-depth. And with the wiring taken care of, let's go ahead and get this fender off while we're working back here. That's real nice. That's custom. Butterfingers today, dude. Would have helped if I was a little more ambitious today and pulled the bike away from the wall. Oh. This fender out of here. Suppose we could work on getting the oil bag out of here. Probably make a big ass mess when we do. One more. I'm a dummy. And I almost forgot, now would be a good time to get your pegs and controls off of there, because those are going to get in the way. Also this master cylinder. My hair is just in the way today. Oops. Leave the master cylinder up there for now. By the way, if you have a Sportster, it's got shitty forward controls on it, and you want a set of mids, go check out my video on mid controls. Now, I might have to check this. I don't remember if the shifter shaft is supposed to have that much play. It's been a while since I've worked on Evo Sportster in a professional capacity. But I don't remember. Do not remember if that's supposed to wiggle that much or not. I'm just going to take the whole ass sprocket cover off. I'm not even going to bother removing this peg mount itself from the cover. Kind of shitty. Sorry you can't see what I'm doing. I'm pulling the sprocket cover off. There we go. Sprocket cover removed. Anyways, I am once again just about out of daylight. The sun just went down over the hill there. I mean, it's gonna get dark real quick. But basically there, all we gotta do is undo the motor mounts, get the motor out, and then front end, rear wheel, pretty much done. So, be back at it tomorrow after work. Alright, we are back. It is day 3. Now keep in mind, I've only got about 2 hours after work to work on this thing. Plus I'm trying to film and whatnot, so it's taking me quite a bit longer than it should take you. If you do this on a day you don't have work, you should have no problem doing it in one go. So yeah, let's get this motor out of here, get these wheels off, get this front end off, and get to chopping already. Alright, start taking these motor mounts out. Rear motor mounts out. Also forgot we need to take the chain off. That's kind of holding that in there-ish. We'll do that in a second. So now in theory, motor should be totally free. There we go. Also guys, my chain is junk. Probably don't hammer on your chain if it's good. Yeah, my chain's got a couple weird little kinks in it. Of course I already took the shifter lever off. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing out without squishing our little toes. It's been a while since I've had to lift one of these by myself. There we have it. You get yourself a off-road skateboard. It worked great as motor dollies. Don't fall off, please. Alright. I'm gonna go eat dinner real quick. And we'll be back to tear this apart, hopefully before that sun goes down.
One eternity later.
Alright, let's get the rest of this thing apart, shall we? That was dangerously loose. Whatever. Oh my goodness, come on. Work with me here. Oh my god, come on. Just need adjusters while we're here. Lose all our spacers. Spacers back on the same side they came off. And just like that, torn apart your Sportster. Now we can start chopping.